I'd love to express my gratitude to people who I am working with and people who are in my surrounding and everybody who are also working with me. That is what honoring the room is. My room, my community. I learn from everybody, learn from their struggles. My struggles, I keep on telling them. And truly, there are two, three ways of expressing that you are concerned. Sometimes we need to uh, tell ourselves the bad words so that the other can learn from the same. So today I told somebody, a girl, not to get married if she doesn't have the maturity to hold the marriage together, because it requires a lot of maturity for a career woman to hold the marriage together, and uh, not everybody's cup of tea either at the beginning of the career, when the career is not stable and the marriage is also not stable. If you think that the marriage will give you the stability uh, for your job at workplace, then it's completely a misconception, right? But most of us at the beginning of our career have done this mistake, committed that mistake, and now we don't want the next generation to suffer from that similar mistake. Nobody forces you to get married when you are starting at your career, because reproduction is not the main issue right now for for a marriage. Marriage is for company, right? Um, that is my take. Maybe each of you have a different take about this, and I welcome all those opinions if you have a different take. So, what does uh, what does a person do when it there is a difference of opinion? You can see through what is the problem, and the other person is not able to grasp because the maturity level is not there. Can you say that because my experience level is more, that is why this is the only way to follow? That is not possible. Uh, Thank you, Dr. Mohes, for being here. If you have any question, do please ask me so that I can answer. So, my opinion and your opinion is not the ultimate truth that one can follow. They Everybody can follow their own wisdom, and that is completely fine. So, for that to happen, we need to express what our experience has been and what is the right way to think through the problem statement that is happening, because life is a struggle for everybody. Whoever is well settled and all, they also have some kind of problem, some kind of struggle going on. Why? Because it is always we are evolving. Every evolution is a change, and every change brings with it some discomfort. Discomfort is pain. So, everybody's struggle is very different, everybody's journey is very different, but we can be empathetic and follow the rules of etiquette. During that journey, the most we can do is stand beside that person while they experiencing that, support whatever decision they make. Professionalism is this: to maintain, not to force my opinion on others, and let them think through. There might be people who are loud thinking. Many of us, when a sympathetic friend we get, a trusted friend we get, we keep on expressing whatever we are thinking. It is not the decision we are making. It is just the thought process. When we do loud thinking, what happens is most of our thoughts we validate. sometimes we understand what is the working and what is not working for us going ahead. Sorry about that cough. I have a bad cough. Uh, we help ourselves to understand whatever we are thinking, and the other person also gets a glimpse of whatever way we are thinking. If that person has a comment, they also will pass on a comment. They, being the well wisher, will pass on something also. They also will air their concerns. Not everybody will say, yeah, yeah, okay, you are doing great. Some people will say, if you are doing this, what if this happens? What if that happens? That is perfectly fine, not to be worried about that, not to be impatient about that, because they are also expressing their opinion. So, what happens is, why I am saying this is, many of the time when we have decided unrealistically about something, then we tend to be very impatient when somebody says something very different than we are thinking. For example, suppose I have decided for a job change and the other person is saying that the reason for job change is not enough, not convincing enough, because the other person, the other job, the interviewer at the other job will be asking the same question: what made you leave? And if you are not convincing enough, the other person, the next interviewer, will be also be apprehensive about your decision about continuing there. So they might not select you just because you didn't have enough conviction. Nothing about your skill, nothing about your experience, just because you were not convinced about why you left that job or thinking about leaving that job. This will not give you, this will deprive you of another opportunity. Would you like to let go of that opportunity? It was nothing. So you don't have to learn anything. You don't have to increase your experience on anything, just because you didn't have the conviction. And how can you have that conviction? If you have the right questions to ask, if you are asking yourself right questions. Many a times, whatever I have seen, people are comparing themselves with the other person, and that person journey is very different. We all know. Still we make the mistake of comparing with other person's journey, other person's salary, other person's decision, lifestyle, everything, and try to make a decision. Try to switch our job to achieve their position. Do you think that it is logical? It is not. What can you achieve at your place first? That is the foremost you can do, and easily you can do. Why not prove right now? Because you are achieving here, right? You are doing something great here. Are you not? Are you living because you are not able to do something? Can you say that to the other interviewer? No. So you are, that means you are doing here great. So if whatever you are doing great, you can do still better. That is the easiest that you can do, isn't it? Rather than switching a job, starting all over again, learning the trick there, and getting the respect that that is required to achieve a promotion or a growth there. Why to take all this trouble if you can achieve that far easily here? So my point is not against your switching job. My point is, whatever easily can be achieved, why not achieve that first? Why not listen to all the wisdom available right now? Why not take the advantage right now which are available? There might be thousand other complications as well, which might be compelling you to leave these circumstances. Fair enough. But have you thought about the thousand complications that you can have by starting out at another position. So, thank you for watching. Any question, Dr. Moyes? Sorry for this cough. I'll stop here and I'll wait for your questions and welcome. Thank you.